accurate local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a decent start here in Harrisburg. Pretty certainly comfortable. It's debatable, but you know, it's to each his own or her own. And as you get through the rest of the day, we'll get probably a little bit more uncomfortable, certainly in the afternoon. We're sitting at 67 here in Middletown, 62 for the dew point. So a little bit of a discomfort factor there, if only because of the moisture that we're seeing outside. Of course, we hit the 90s today, the first time we've done so. We are going to do so in quite some time. We were well below average really for the past several weeks, and now we're kind of returning to form. Returning to summer, of course, we warm up even further than that, the upper 90s by the time we get into next week. And I think this stretch of weather that we're seeing right here is super important because we have not had a stretch like this really all summer. We've had so many days where we'd warm up, we'd get to maybe the mid 90s for like one day, and then we'd cool right back down. And so we never really had a sustained stretch of just really high heat. And this is exactly what we're looking at as we head into the first really full week of September. So kind of an interesting trend that we're seeing here. In fact, that it's happening so late in the summer season. Meteorological fall started September 1st. Of course, technically, calendar fall doesn't start until the latter part of September, so we have a ways to go in terms of that. But the high pressure that we're seeing is just so robust and widespread that you're going to basically get this gigantic heat dome that's going to warm things up and up and up and up, and that's why many parts of the United States looking to get back into the extreme heat, unfortunately, especially for those folks in the South, in the Midwest, in the Southeast, where it has been in the 100-degree range for many days in a row. Heat indexes upwards of much more than that. Combine that with the fact that the humidity and the water vapor is starting to return to Pennsylvania. You can see the purples and even the grays moving down south and replacing what is the browns and the yellows, which indicate the drier air. Once that moisture moves in, it's really going to increase those dew points quite a bit into the upper 60s, eventually into the 70s, heading into the next few days. So it's going to be oppressive outside at times. Combining with the heat, that's going to get heat indexes much higher as well. So I wouldn't be surprised necessarily if we were in the mid to upper 90s, but the heat indexes are in the hundreds. That is something that you're going to have to take into consideration. Thankfully, we do have some cooling on the way. That's kind of Friday into Saturday. Cold front moves on through, brings a chance for maybe a few showers and storms. Until then, at least on your Labor Day, it's going to be great water weather, and the rest of the week, really. You know, I'm thinking about going to the pool or to the beach at some point. And I know on Labor Day, many people do all sorts of different things, whether it's barbecues or go to the beach.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I know. Or the pool, you know, it's really looked at as the last weekend or vacation of summer for sure.